It might come as no surprise that the world is becoming increasingly complex. Some obvious examples include everything from the climate crisis, global food production, and infectious diseases, to racial inequality, military conflicts, or global energy supply. By acknowledging these ever-present complexities, we have an opportunity to adapt to the interconnections between these challenges through education, policy, leadership, and other social actors rooted in systems perspectives. Here at the Systems Beings Lab at the University of British Columbia in Canada, our mission is to cultivate systems approaches to complexity, both at the university and beyond. When designing a solution to a complex challenge, we are required to understand the context, see multiple perspectives, and allow possibilities to emerge. These are messy, process-oriented approaches requiring non-linear, dynamic learning. We are encouraged to not only recognize we are beings who are part of this complex system, but also that our relationships to and experiences with others are also part of this complexity. Ultimately, systems perspectives are becoming increasingly important to respond to a world of volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. Creating a new generation of citizens working with and within complex systems, while also contending with global challenges, involves being equipped with forms of transformative learning. As one possible intervention we are proposing here at the Systems Beings Lab is the concept of systems beings as a holistic model for systems literacy and education. We consider how becoming systems beings is critical in shaping the mindsets to frame our current and future challenges. Drawing on systems thinking and theory, developed over the past century largely in the sciences, variations on the concept of systems beings have been considered previously through approaches such as systems education, design, philosophy, and leadership. We would like to further expand this within the framework of systems literacy, an educational intervention and social practice that might further develop systems perspectives in society. As learning and adaptive beings, we are part of these systems and we shape them as much as they shape us. Systems beings invoke deeper and ontological questions around the nature of the world, including our knowledge of and interactive relationships to the world. As systems beings, for example, we enact multiple ways of knowing and learning, also called epistemologies, coupled with how we experience and construct the nature of reality as beings, also called ontologies. Beings also imply a way of becoming, or a process that continues to adapt to changing circumstances, and unbecoming that invites practices of unlearning entrenched habits and patterns. Beings captures the flow of process and mirror the actions of organisms in a dynamic system, adapting to constant change through actions that support systems for generative growth. As the leadership coach Kathia Castro-Laszlo writes, systems being and systems living brings it all together, linking head, heart, and hands. Put another way, environmental scientist Donello Meadows invoked the notion of dancing with systems, or a way of playfully moving in the flow of systems. Such an ongoing process of becoming systems beings relies upon an integration of cognitive, affective, and relational dynamics that are, for instance, part of a deeper project of decolonial approaches to education and transformative justice, therapeutic research, and leadership and policy, among other areas in design, engineering, business, arts, and public health. We believe developing systems beings promises exponential long-term benefits to society's ability to grapple with complexity. It also shapes and supports society by producing future decision and policy makers, leading to future actions in complex times.